Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings, is brought to you by Magic Creeper, the most versatile creeper ever. Custom Auto Sound, the originator of classic car OEM pit radio since 1977. Next Gen, the most powerful detailing products ever made. UACE 3D Max Spider Custom Fit Floor Mats, redefined protection. And by Dragonfire Tools, industrial workbenches with integrated tool storage.
A lot of viewers to Motorhead Garage ask me, do NHOU protective coatings work? Well, here's a guy who can tell us firsthand. Now, Joe, you started this company 11 years ago. What was the inspiration?
I was personally affected by corrosion. Lost a lot of vehicles. My last vehicle was a 2006 F-250. Got to the point where I just couldn't take it anymore.
And it's tragic because these vehicles have hundreds of thousands of miles in them, at least engine-wise. But you're watching the body
just doesn't. The metal substrates can't take the chemicals they're putting on the road today. So we bought this truck, and from day one, we've been diligent with the oil undercoatings. Now, this one, I would challenge you to actually take a rag. You can walk around and wipe any spot you want. For an 11-year-old vehicle, lived its whole life in New England, you'd be hard-pressed to find any rust. This is proof that if you're diligent, this oil works.
And this vehicle is 11 years old. You coated it from the very beginning.
From day one, lived in New England since day one.
If you look under any vehicle, if you're looking for a used vehicle in the north, you know you're going to find rust everywhere. So I'm going to take this rag here, Joe, and I am going to look and see, rub away some of the NHOU protective coating off of this, and that looks, oh my goodness, that looks like it is
factory
brand
shine
new.
right
That is
there.
unreal.
Yeah.
You have, in case it's like a time capsule.
Yeah. Now, I'm not going to say that you won't find rust if you look hard enough, but I'm going to tell you now, indicative of an average job where people are proactive, I'm going to get 10 or 15 years of extra life off of this vehicle. At least the engine by then may be, you know, towards the end of its life, and I will feel as though I got my money's worth out of it.
It's an incredible story. You can see the proof right there. Go to NHOiLundercoating.com and you can see how NHOU protective coatings can make your vehicle last for a long, long time.
Time now for the lowdown with Magic Creeper.
I love hosting Motorhead Garage, and I also have the great pleasure of hosting a show called Tech Garage. And you can find that every Saturday morning in the springtime on Motor Trend. Now, we couldn't do that show without our terrific crew down at Chipola College in Florida, including our assistant Benjamin Roach. He's a master mechanic. He says he could not do his job without the Magic Creeper.
When I first saw the Magic Creeper, I was like, this seems like one of the best multi-tools I've ever seen. I mean, you can go under a car, you can use it as a fender cover, you can put it as a protector while in the car. It just all around seemed to be a good tool to have.
And so you got it in your hands. What was the first thing you did with it?
First thing I did was actually I had to replace the clutch master cylinder and slave cylinder on my truck. And I was in a pavement parking lot, which is very uncomfortable when you're on your back doing stuff. So it helped to slide out from under my truck, and also it helped me to kind of cushion so I wasn't getting sore and scraped up. If I didn't have a Magic Creeper, I probably would have tried to find a blanket or a piece of cardboard or even a piece of plastic.
How much easier is the Magic Creeper to use than one of those methods?
Oh, it's so much easier because you can slide on it. You're not worried about it, ripping or getting caught and then, sliding off of it and scraping your elbow or your arm. But Magic Creeper is so much easier.
You're using the Magic Creeper at home, but you're also using it at your job as well.
A little bit now and then when it comes into a tight spot and you can't really get a roll around, you kind of need every inch you can to get under a vehicle. It comes in handy a lot.
What do you tell friends, like folks that are watching you use the Magic Creeper? What do you tell them?
I tell them if you get out from under cars, any structure whatsoever, and you need a quick way to get in and out, it's the best tool to have.
That is going to do it for this episode of Motorhead Garage, and we hope you enjoyed the ride. We'll do it again next week. If you promise to come along, we'll do it at the same time, same sandbox. In the meantime, you can find us on the socials, and if you have a product you want to see on the show, email Jeff@masterstv.com. We'll get you here in our Dragonfire Tools studio. From our entire crew here at Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings, we'll see you next time. Drive safely.